Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jeff with Will to Live Off-Road, and this week Ford has dropped their order guide for the 2025 Bronco, and they have made plenty of changes. Probably more of a streamlining effect to lower the cost overall to the Bronco. The prices have gotten just literally out of control on a lot of these. You've got vehicles that were selling for $10,000 over sticker a few years ago coming out of the pandemic. Those same vehicles at this point are selling, some of them 3% back of invoice, which is dealer invoice. There are discounts to be had. You don't want to really dilute or water down the brand, so at some point you've got to make some internal changes to make it more attractive, be able to allow people to still personalize their Broncos and make them their own. But let's jump into it real quick. And first things first, the 2024 lineup going to the 2025, there have been some changes. All right, so your lineup for the 2024 Bronco was the Big Bend, the Black Diamond, the Outerbanks, Heritage Edition, Badlands, Everglades, the Bronco Wildtrak, where you can get your Haas 3.0, the Heritage Limited Edition, and of course the Raptor. Absent from the 2024 lineup was the Base Edition. So what changes have been made carrying forward to 2025? First and foremost, let's get into what is no longer here. Which models have now been given the X? All right, we have done away with the Black Diamond Edition. It is now part of Big Bend. We have done away with the Everglades, the Wildtrak, and the Heritage Limited Edition are no longer available. All right, so your 2025 lineup is as follows. They are bringing back the Base Edition. Base Edition will give you the ability to get your Sasquatch in a entry-level base configuration. However, that is going to be late availability on that. The Big Bend is still around. The Outerbanks, the Badlands, the Stroppe Edition, which that was introduced, and I've already done a video on that. So if you want to check out more about the Stroppe Edition, please go check that out. The Raptor and the Heritage Edition. All right, there have been a few mechanical changes, still the same engine. You have the 2.3 EcoBoost, you have the 2.7 and the 3.0 available on the Raptor. There have been a few other little changes here and there. Electric brake boost is now standard on all series. That was previously only included in the 2.7. And the 10-speed automatic transmission is now available with the 2.3. Your Haas 3.0 would logically be ended since you no longer have a Wildtrak to be able to get that with. There are going to be two models that you can get the Haas 3.0 that comes standard on the Stroppe Edition. It is a two-door, 2.7 liter, and that will be available as an option on the Badlands series. So you can get your Haas 3.0 on the Badlands. All right, then there are a few changes exterior wise, as far as just basically these are just trim changes. Basically, you can get the high gloss beadlock capable wheels are now an optional purchase. You can get those on the base, Big Bend, Outerbanks, and Badlands. That was previously included as part of the Sasquatch package, but you can now get that as a standalone. There's some dealer added stuff that's in there. Okay, so deletions. The two-door has been deleted from the Big Bend. Can no longer get a two-door Big Bend. Heritage Edition series, you cannot get a two-door in it as well. So you cannot get the two-door. Some base headlamps are different. LED signature lighting, those are all deleted. These are the new colors that have been added. You have Desert Sand, Marsh Gray, and Ruby Red Metallic Tinted Clear Coat. These are the colors of paint that are no longer available on the 2025. They are doing away with Cactus Gray, Iconic Silver, Hot Pepper Red Metallic Tinted Clear Coat, Peak Blue, Race Red, and Yellowstone. Okay, interior trims, there's nothing new being added, basically. There are some package differences, but the big news is the 12-inch digital cluster that is available in the Raptor has now made its way through the entire line. Ambient footwell lighting is standard across all series. That's been removed from the mid package. Auxiliary switches with pre-run accessory wires located in overhead console. Front map lights are now included in the Black Diamond package on the Big Bend, but more on that in a minute because we're getting ahead of ourselves there. And standard on Badlands and Heritage Editions. That was previously optional, so now it's a standard feature. Heating steering wheel is now standard on Outerbanks, Badlands, and Raptor. That was part of the High Lux package previously. And interior grab handles are now included with the Black Diamond package on the Big Bend. Again, I'm getting ahead of myself. The Sasquatch package on Outer Banks, and it's standard on Badlands Heritage Edition series. And they have finally put an end to the miserable, non-working wireless charging pad. It's done. So it's just been completely deleted. That thing was worthless. Worthless. There's a few other things here as far as packages and whatnot, but we're going to just jump directly into each individual model, and I'll hit the high points here to try to make this not 30 minutes long, because we could go into all separate nuances. I don't really have a configurator yet because that is not up, but as soon as it is, we'll break down each model with a little bit more detail. All right, guys, now a little bit more information about each of the models. So let's get into this. Your base model that is available as a 2.3 only. You do have the option of a 2 or a 4-door. And as I mentioned, that 12-inch digital cluster is now available starting at the base and going all the way through. And that is a pretty cool deal. I have that available to me. It's in my Raptor. I really like it. It's configurable. You can do some different things with it. It is cool. You can do the Sasquatch package. You get standard 4-wheel disc brakes, anti-lock braking system, and electronic stability control. The electric parking brake. And it comes standard, obviously, with a 2.3. And you get the 7-speed manual, which is standard. There's plenty of different things you can go through there. Optional to add the 4-door, obviously, and optional to get the 10-speed automatic transmission. That will give you trail control and trail turn assist. All right, next up is the Big Bend, and this actually is going to have some of the most major changes to it because Big Bend is available as a 4-door only. We get a 2.3 only, so no option for the V6. 7-speed manual transmission is standard. It is optional to add the 10-speed automatic transmission on top of that. If you wanted to add the Sasquatch package, that is available to add. You can also add the Black Diamond package. So your Black Diamond didn't really go away. It's just part of a Big Bend package. The Black Diamond package, I believe, gives you rubberized flooring. That gives you the metal bumpers, skid plates, and some different things like that. You can also add the Black Appearance package. And I inaccurately noted earlier that the freewheeling package could be added to any of the packages. However, that is incorrect. The Black Diamond, the freewheeling package can only be added to the Big Bend. So that is something that you would have to purchase as a package on the Big Bend, and that gives you the pretty cool looking interior seats, the graphics package on the outside. Okay, Outer Banks, it is available only as a 4-door. You can get the 2.3 as standard, but you can get the 2.7. The 10-speed automatic transmission is standard. On the 2.3, that will include trail control, trail turn assist. On the 2.7, that will give you trail turn assist, trail control, and 1-pedal driving. You can get a 4-door 2.3 or a 4-door 2.7. Mid package is included, and also the Lux package is included. So your High Lux is no more. It's just basically just turned into the Lux package. You can get the Sasquatch, obviously. You can get the black appearance package. There's just goes into a litany of other little changes here and there. And that is your Outerbanks. So that brings us to now the Badlands. It's advanced 4x4 with automatic on-demand engagement. You have the powder-coated steel bumpers, front and rear, full vehicles, badge plates. The grille is carbonized gray metallic with white Bronco lettering, LED fog lamps, rock rails, trail lamps, LED. This comes with the 33s, the tow hooks, front and rear, and 17-inch machine carbonized gray metallic, gray painted aluminum wheels. The Badlands comes with a 2.0 Haas suspension system, and they're going to build upon the mid package. But here's some news here. So the Badlands will still be available as a 2-door or a 4-door. Your 2-door will only be available with the 2.3. The 4-door will be 2.7, and it's only available as a 4-door in the 2.7. So if you want the 2.7 in a Badlands, you are going to have to get the 4-door. We noticed that the Wildtrak obviously is eliminated. So if you want the Haas 3.0, you're going to have to get that as a freestanding option that will be available on the 2-door or the 4-door. The Sasquatch package obviously can be added, and you can also get the black appearance package. So your Stroppe edition comes standard with a ton of features. That is a 2.7 V6. It is only available as a 2-door. Has the Haas 3.0. You have your modular bumpers, high clearance fender flares. They're painted front and rear. You have a matte black hood. You have a swing gate that's matte black. Your hard top is painted in the it's blue. You have Raptor style running boards. You have the full spare. It's a really unique package. Now I did a full rundown of what we know so far about that. I can't really add anything else to that at this point, but it's just basically everything is standard. So it's going to include your mid package, it's going to include your Lux package, and it comes with the Sasquatch package. So there's nothing that you can add there. So your optional equipment, I can run down a few things. I mean, it's just the engine block heater, the front license plate bracket, your tether system, storage bags, it's just all the main things that would normally get added as optional equipment. Okay, up next is the Raptor. No major changes to the Raptor. You are going to get a couple of one new package. That is the Shadow Black package, which goes along with the Code Orange appearance package. Oh yeah, and then there's a Raptor Black appearance package. But the new one is the Raptor Shadow Black appearance package. Ooh. So anyway, it's optional. That includes a unique hood. It's a matte black graphics package, interior carbon fiber pack, mirror, side view. It's a gloss black skull cap. The hard top is shadow black painted. And it gives you 17-inch dark carbonized gray alloy painted beadlock capable forged wheels. I think that'll look pretty good. Still, my favorite thing would be to get one of the darker colors and get the Raptor Code Orange. I just think that's going to be pretty cool. But I was talking to somebody, and we were talking about he's got a Code Orange Raptor as well. And with the Stroppe package being Code Orange as its base, and then all the cool little things that's like, to make that into a kind of develop a wrap that would look similar to that, but for the Raptor, I think that would be really, really cool. It got my wheels to spinning, and I think I may reach out to somebody and see if they can design something that looks, kind of gives it that look. I think that would be really, really awesome. All right, enough on the Raptor. Let's get to the last thing we haven't really mentioned on. There's going to be a few changes here as well. Heritage Edition. All right, so your Heritage Edition will only be available as a 4-door. That is standard. You just cannot get a Heritage Edition 2-door anymore. The Heritage Limited Edition is gone as well. But you can get some optional things here. The 2.3 is standard. 2.7 is available as an option. 7-speed manual is standard. 10-speed automatic is optional. There it is. My biggest takeaway is I think they're just streamlining their ordering process. I think it will alleviate some of they had too many options. If you make more things standard, you can control your costs somewhat. I think it was somewhat surprising that they took away the Wildtrak, but you know, you got to do what you have to do. I think a lot of people are going to be upset that they're going to get a 2-door with a 2.7. They're going to have to get the Stroppe edition. It's going to make that kind of it's going to be hard to get, I think. I could be wrong, but I think it's just going to be hard to get. Pricing, subject to change, obviously, which there's been no mention of pricing yet, but with bringing back the base model and cutting out some of this stuff, I think they're just trying to cut the fat. Maybe bring back invoice costs just a little bit, which can change MSRP. I could be totally wrong. It may be even more expensive, but I don't think that would be a wise business move. That's why I think that's why they're cutting these and putting these different packages. Anyway, what are your thoughts? What are you thinking? What are you most intrigued by? For myself, I think the Stroppe package is really cool. I guess just as the way that you can configure it and everything, the big bend, being able to get the freewheeling package with it, also being able to get the black diamond package within the big bend, I think that ends up being probably the largest variation. So I think there's going to be a lot of different big bends out there. You probably will see more of those. And again, I could be completely wrong, but that's just how I see it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully that wasn't just too terribly confusing. I just wanted to hit the high points. When we get the configurator, we'll do a deeper dive into it. Thank you so much for watching. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much.